Rich Piscini here from rjpissini.com, bringing you some new items I picked up over the weekend, and I just want to share with you, share with you what I have. So I just want to check it out, and let's get started. First thing on the list is I have a Samsung remote control. Okay, nice shape, not bad, pretty clean. That's that. The other thing I have is a PS2 controller. Not bad, pretty good condition. I have this mic. It's a Chuden mic. It's made in Japan. It's very heavy, and I'm trying to look it up on eBay. I think I'm going to have to end up putting this under vintage. It's roughly about £1. It feels more though. I don't know if my scale is off, but this feels more to me, more than £1, to be honest with you. But it's got the on-off standby and on switch here, and it says Japan. It's made in Japan, and it's a wireless, wired, dynamic microphone. It really is nice. I don't know if you can see that. I got the lights blaring over here, but this is what you got. It's made in Japan. It's really, it's a solid mic. It really is. I mean, if you were to buy it, you know what I'm talking about. It's got a real good heavy feel to it. There's no stand that comes with it. No paperwork, of course. A lot of the used stuff that I'm going to be showing you ain't going to have no paperwork or manuals or AC adapters, whatever. So, but that'll all be in the description as well. So I just wanted to share that with you ahead of time. Okay, next thing we have here is a nice. Now I took the batteries out because I'm not going to say, batteries are not going to be included with this. It's a Texas Instrument TI-82. It's a nice calculator. It works. In the still shots, you'll see that it is plugged on, turned on. It takes 4 AAA batteries. It's not in bad shape. It's pretty good. It's pretty clean all around. The only thing is, as far as floors, I don't know if you can see it, but like over here, there's like a little scuff mark here, and the guy had his name, like a little label. You can still feel the sticky. I tried to take it off, but it comes with a protective case. And again, that's the, I guess, the scientific calculator. Okay. Put that back in the case. Next thing we got here is Callaway Golf club bag. I only got one. Brand new. It's never been taken out of the package. You can see it's still sealed. It's nice and padded. Okay, got that. I have another Texas Instruments calculator. This is the BA2 Plus. Comes with the back case, of course, I guess, with the basic instructions on here. This works. Again, I had it on the, I could push this on now because there is batteries in it, but it does work. I have a still shot with it powered on. And clean condition. You can see it's pretty clean. No really scuff marks on it, not that I can see here. But we have that as well. Okay. Next thing I have is new. Brand spanking new. Well, it's brand spanking, but it's brand new. It's an Insignia digital picture keychain. And this here, like I said, was never opened. It's a sealed package. I don't know what batteries. I would think it takes those little round batteries. I'm not sure. But this, again, is new. It's never been opened or used. Another thing I have here is brand new. It's a Canon digital planner organizer with a double zipper with cell phone accessory pouch and built-in wallet. It also has a calculator that does work. I guess if anybody's going to school and they could use something like this here, you might want to look into this. The price is $39.95. I'm not going to be selling. I mean, at $39.99, I'm not going to be selling it for $39.99, of course. So it may. What I'm trying to say is it may be a little cheaper. I got to work out price points on these items anyway, but it's not going to be that price. So we got that. Again, this is brand spanking new. Okay, moving right along. Now I got 2 sets of these here. Some of the stuff, like I said, a lot of these things were purchased in thrift stores. I picked these up. There's 2 of them. I bought 2 of them. They're headphones. and they have the New York Yankees logo on one side, on one earphone, earbud. On the other one, it's got Delta. I guess these were what they were giving out in the Delta Airlines. Now, I noticed when I had it, I tested them out, by the way, they do work. And I'm going to shake them around. They both have the same noise. I'll show you in a second, but you hear that noise? It might, the only thing I can think of is they probably glued the speakers in here, and after they dried up, they didn't work, but they do work. And they do work pretty good, I have to honestly say. So if you are the lucky, and they're very comfortable, so I tested them out. I wouldn't put them on eBay if they're not going to work, of course. And if they aren't working, I'd let you give you a heads up on it. But I got 2 of these here. And like I said, if you get them, just be aware that I didn't send them to you broken. Like, that's how I got them, and that's what they are right now. So I don't know. Might be both of them. I'm not sure. It might be both of them, but they do work. Believe me. So I got 2 of those, and I'll show you the other one I'm talking about. Here's the other one. See, it's got the same sound in there. And you know something? They're not really bad. And again, like I said, I did plug them in, and they both work, and they sound really good. I mean, considering, I guess the airline headphones, right? They were giving them out, I guess. Next thing I got is brand new. It's a Belkin convenient rotating hub. It has a pivot point, I guess, on it, from what I understand. It's it holds 4 USB connectors on it, and it is a USB connector itself. But look at the back of it, that's how it is. Okay. And you would plug it into a laptop or your desktop, and you could add more USB devices with it. So we got that, and this again is new. Okay. The other thing I have here, I picked this up. It's a Canon. It's a Canon Canon Speedlight 188A. I'm selling this. It's not working as for parts. Excuse me. The reason why is I put brand new batteries in here and it didn't energize the flash here. Now, unless I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. I'm selling this as not working for parts, if you could use it for parts. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because right over here on the hot shoe here, it's cracked. If I would have noticed that in the store, I wouldn't even picked it up, because where I go, the place I go to, you can't, there's no exchange and no refunds. So rather than be stuck with it, I'm going to put it on eBay. If people want to buy it to replace a part, or maybe they can get it to work, they have 4 screws here. Now, if somebody's familiar with cameras or is a camera repairman, whatever, you could probably take this out, this hot shoe out, and replace it with another one. It's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. It's not really bad. But the thing is, like I said, I put the 4 batteries in there, and I did test them, and I didn't energize unless it's got to be on here. But I think it usually would energize even without the hot shoe, you know, being on the camera. So again, this is going to be sold as non-working for parts only. Okay. Of course, it's going to come with the case as well. But you know, this is the story with this. So just to let you know, in case I forget to put it in the description, you know already ahead of time. The other thing I got here, I don't know, I like to pick up these old things sometimes. I think they're interesting. I like old tools and gadgets like this. This here is a satellite finder. Okay. It takes, according to this here, it takes a power. It's power with a DC 13, 18 volt. I don't have any documentation with this. I don't have any manuals, and I don't have an AC adapter. You could probably pick one up, or you can make, you know, you could probably order one from, I don't know, maybe eBay might be selling it. I don't know, but I guess it's a thing to hold up in there. But here's the information on the back of it. Okay, right there, and it's got a little compass on it. I don't think today, in today's standards, when they're doing digital, I know digital TV, when they're putting satellite dishes up, they have electronic gizmos. This thing, I don't know what year it is, but it looks old to me, and that's why I picked it up. So we have that. For people who are into Nikon, I don't know how old this camera is. I picked it up. I don't know if people like to collect them. It's the Nikon One Touch Zoom 90 AF quartz state. Well, anyway, It's an old camera, and I know it's older, well, older, because it's 35 millimeter. Okay. And the inside's pretty clean. Whoever had it, someone took pretty clean care of it. So you got like that there. However, I don't have the battery to power it on, so here's my thing. I'm not going to go out and buy these batteries because I don't know if you can get them, but I'm not going to buy the battery because to test it. I'm going to sell it as is, but here's the deal with this, If you are the lucky bidder and you do buy this, and let's say you do want to use it, or you have film laying around, or you're just a person who wants everything to be working or whatever, that's the battery I'm going to send with it. Okay, you would have to buy that battery if they even still have them. Maybe you can buy an aftermarket one. Okay, I tried powering it on, and that battery has no juice to it because I don't see anything coming on here. But let me assure you one thing though, and I always say this in my ads and pretty much in the videos I'm going to be making going forward. Anytime someone buys something from me, you never have to worry about returning the merchandise. The only disclosure I would have in there as far as returning any type of items purchased is if it's brand new. If you buy a brand new item from me, like for example this package here, this digital planner. And by the way, this is not Canon, the phone company, the camera company. This is Canon with 2 ends. I'm using it as an example. If I sell this to you, it's intact, it's sealed. You can see it was never opened. Okay, it was brand new, sealed. I'm selling to you as brand new. Okay. Upon receiving it, you get this item, and then later on, you get it home and you open up the package and you say, you know what? I seen something cheap on eBay. I'm going to send it back. I want my money back. That's fine. I'd rather you shop around before you do that, because by doing that, it only creates a problem for me, because I'm already assuming it's sold and the person's going to buy it. But that's okay. I mean, I have no problem with that. My only quirk with that is if you do buy this here and you're unsure, let's say you just want to try it, the calculator or whatever, if you can cut the packaging in a way where it'll look neat, so I have to resell it, but I have to resell it as used now because the package was opened. So what I tell people in these videos, or I'm going to be starting to tell people in the videos, shop around. Don't be eager to just pick something up, say, oh, I like it, looks good, and then you get it home and you find out, oh, it's not what I want, whatever. You can return it. Here's the only thing, though, what I'm going to say, is if you do buy this and you send it back and there's pieces missing or something's broken in, I know it works because I already hit the calculator on, everything's in here. I know how it looks. And it comes back missing or something's broken. I will not be able to refund you on that part. I know I say on brand new merchandise, as long as it's got the original packaging and nothing's damaged. If you send it back to me damaged, I can't really do much for you on that thing. I'm sorry, I can't take a loss on that part, but from everything else, I have no problem taking it back. As long as the packaging is there and nothing's missing or broken, I have no problem with that. Because I've been hearing stories on eBay that people have been sending stuff out, they're getting it coming back broken, and then the people want their money back. I don't know, maybe some people are buying these things, or not this thing in particular, and they're getting it, and later on, something breaks on it, and this is what happens. It's not fair to the buyer, and it's not fair to the seller as well, because we waste time doing it that way. But anyway, that's how I feel about the return items on new. Used stuff, you get the calculator. Again, I know it's pre-owned, it's used, whatever, it works. As long as it's not busted or broken up or whatever, you dropped it, it cracked, and it sends back to me, and it's not going to do me any good. So all I'm saying is, you'll get your refund on the used merchandise, but I really would hope and work with me on that that you would take care, respect the merchandise the way it was sent to you. That's why I would like to have it back. I make sure all my items are packed thoroughly, bubble wrap them, put the peanuts in there, put plastic around certain things that I don't want to see get scratched or damaged in transit. So I'm an honest seller right now at this point in my life. This is my livelihood. So I just want to share that with you. And just moving on with the other stuff I have here, we're coming up to pretty much a finish here. Oh, with that camera, by the way, with that Nikon camera, They put film in it there's like a little package thing. They put film. This is Kodak Gold 200. It's 36 exposure. This is expired on June 6, 2006. I don't know. I never really ventured into these cameras, 35 millimeters. So I don't know if you could still buy film. You probably could. Maybe this camera would still work good. Maybe you want to take it as a backup camera on a trip. You know, some people just don't want to take an expensive camera. You take something like this. If you know everything should work accordingly, you get yourself a nice little camera. You know, and it's cheaper than buying a disposable one. Excuse me. I got this little thing here. This thing here is roughly about, I think, 7 or 8. It's about 6 or 7 inches. It's like die-cast metal. It's a little cap gun, 8-shot cap gun, and it does work. No caps included, of course. There's the thing there, and I'll show you. The thing does work. You can see the excuse me, the chain is moving around. Okay, and that's how you open it up and you load it like that. This is probably a plastic, simulated plastic wood grain. It's a nice gun. It's all metal. You know, it's like this. This is plastic. I believe these two things are plastic here. The trigger is plastic too, but everything else is metal. But what I like about it, it's made in Italy. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe I like things that are made in other countries because I always feel they're made better than stuff in some cases in the U.S. But this is made in Italy, and it's a nice little. If you collect cap guns or whatever, vintage cap guns. I don't know if this is considered vintage or not, but it's a nice little item, I guess, to add to your collection. Okay, I have this here. This is a Seth Thomas travel clock, I believe. Yes, it is a travel clock. And I wound this up yesterday morning, and it's still ticking. It's not the right time, by the way, but it does work. Okay. It's a Seth Thomas. Okay. I believe this is a Japanese thing. It looks like it says made in Hong Kong. Yeah. I believe it's made in Hong Kong. What caught my eye is it looks old. You know, like it had that old look to it. And that's why I picked it up. I like old type of things too, you know, vintage things. You know, I buy stuff within reason, of course. And the only thing I noticed though about this here, it does have some issues. That's why I like to do the videos, because whatever I leave out in the photographs, you can see it in the picture, in the videos. It does have paint over here removed or whatever. It's blemished, scratched or whatever from wear. I don't know how it got worn like that. Now you could wear a thing like this out. I think there's a lever that slides back and forth in this little half moon thing here. It's probably broken, I guess. The clock works. The alarm works on it. It keeps time. You can set it to go off. And that's one issue with that. The clock itself, the face on it is pretty good from what I see. It's not too bad. I mean, maybe you might see things. The flaws I noticed on it is the up here it's got a little ding. I don't know if you see that little indentation. Here it's got a little imperfection here. And the other thing, if you person wants to invest time into it, whatever, this doesn't lock right away. It doesn't lock. It's supposed to, when you push the button down, it's supposed to open it up. It doesn't do that. Okay, so if you get it and you say, hey, you know, I bought this thing from you, and you send me an email and say it doesn't close. That's what I'm showing you. That's why I'm showing videos. I like to show videos because whatever I miss in the description, the video will pick it up. So that's that. Travel clock. Okay, I had this here. Full leaf clover stone. Brand new. Right? It's brand new. Stone is still wrapped up. Never took it out. Brand new. Okay. I got that. And what I have now, I have 3 of these little weird tools, or whatever, or gauges. It says Universal Test Indicator. I don't know what it tests. Guess as good as mine, I don't know. If you look at it, the box is old, the wording's faded on it. I don't know the price point of this thing. I don't know what we're going to put as vintage tools. I don't know what kind of things. I got to do research on it. I don't know what this is used for. Okay, when you take this little thing out here, these two things. You got this little gizmo thing here. I don't know. I think it goes in here. I think when you screw this open, I think this goes in here. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. So I'm just guessing right now. I don't know what this does. And then you take this off. See here? When you move it around, sometimes the dial moves. Well, actually, to be honest with you, this one here doesn't have a dial. So I don't know how I'm gonna sell this thing here. There's no dial in it. The other ones do have a dial. Like I said, I don't know what kind of tool this is. I really don't know. But I got 3 of them. And for some reason I got the cover on there. And I'll show you the other 2 I have, and then I'll be wrapping up. Here's another one here. I can't make the wording out here. It's a red one. It's Diamond Tool Company. It was manufactured in Newtown, 44 Newtown Plaza, Plainview, Long Island. I don't know what this is. Same thing. It's an old looking tool. It's probably from the late 60s, 70s maybe. I don't know what it was used for. I really don't know. That's why I get to research on it. Same thing. They're all the same setup. This one has the dial. That one don't, apparently. Okay. It's faded. Right, it's got blemishes on the case. Oh, metal, I believe. Cast metal, whatever. But that's why I got that. And I got the other one. This is another one like that, a universal test tool. Like that. That's black. Again, the cases are not in great shape. They're kind of worn out in some of them. A little damage on the side here. The back, you know. It's okay, but like I said, it's, you know. And I don't know if there's any additional things that come with it. You got this one here. I'm curious to know what these type of tools are. I really don't know what they are, but it's interesting to know. And that's basically it. All I want to say is, if anybody purchases anything from me, feel confident to shop. I always return stuff. Like I said, I'm not person here to, you know, send stuff out. If it's broken, I'm going to tell you up front. But this is just also, I'm making this video to just give you a little introductory of who you're dealing with as far as the seller. Like I said, I'm honest with my stuff. I make these videos ahead of time so I don't forget in the description. But if I do, this is like kind of like a backup. So that's why I'm making these videos with that there. I would do them separate and put them in like that, but sometimes it gets too time consuming, so I'd rather make one and put the whole thing on there. You could always zoom through the video, whatever, if you get to a particular thing. I'm not giving demonstrations, I'm just telling you what I have. So this is all I have right now to share with you. If there's anything you need any more information on anything, you can contact me at rgpacini@verizon.net, and I will answer all your emails in a timely fashion. And please, folks, when you're shopping on eBay or any auction platform, website, whatever, take your time in shopping. I'm not going to go anywhere. These items will be there. You know, if you're the lucky bidder, like I said, you have no fear to worry about. Like I said, if you're not happy with it, I give you your money back, no questions asked. And that's basically it. I hope you have a great day, and good luck on your hat, and happy auctioning, auction buying. Take care now. Bye now.